Where you come from?
We come from Belgium.
Belgium. Welcome home. Happy New Year. Happy 2020.
Hello Egypt! Today is our first day in this new country. We will be spending about a month here and we'll start off by exploring the capital of Cairo. It's known to be pretty loud and chaotic, but it's also chock full of cultural highlights.
Morning. Welcome to our first day in Egypt. We are in Cairo.
Yeah, we're now walking along the markets here in Cairo. We're going to explore the Islamic part, the really historic part of Cairo. It's supposed to be really nice.
What we're guessing is the more atmospheric part of the city.
Yeah.
Today we're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to visit some mosques. We're going to visit the biggest bazaar in all of the country.
Yes. It's already pretty loud, pretty busy. Well, now we're just on a small, quieter part. We walked into a side street because otherwise we couldn't record. But I can assure you, on the main street, it's like really hustle and bustle.
You'll probably see it at some point. Cairo can be pretty hectic. I think right now we're in like the back streets of the bazaar, trying to find our way through the... Well, it is a bit of a maze actually that they have here to make our way over to the main part of the bazaar. In case you're not familiar with what a bazaar is, it is basically this...
It's the room of requirements. You can buy everything. Like,
It's a marketplace essentially.
from clothes to jewelry to food to kitchenware to... Yeah, even probably like... if you want some car parts, you can buy it here as well. So you can find pretty much everything. It's
probably.
a big maze. Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Good. And since it's so narrow, you have to be very careful because you can see people carrying very big bags here because there's no truck that can reach here. Even like hand carts probably not so easy. So people just carry stuff.
Wait. Hello. Salam. And the people here are just so nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Cairo is not that touristic. Especially the places we're going to visit today, it's usually not that much visited by tourists. So, yeah, maybe the mosque and stuff like that. Tourism has suffered a lot, so people are like not that used to tourists anymore. So it's really nice to be welcomed like that.
Yeah. Also, just Muslims are very friendly people. We've traveled to certain parts of Egypt and the Middle East before, and always we found them to be super nice. Always saying hello and saying welcome, and they're just very nice people and just like a good vibe to the city. It makes you feel good that you're here, you know. They do stare like a little bit because you're like, you look so different from us, but they're very, very nice about it.
So now we reached the Khan El Khalili. This is the most famous market here in Cairo. It's the biggest one. It's also probably one of the oldest ones, like the really historic ones. Hello.
Lucky man. Very lucky.
Thank you.
Some statues. Mini collection. Please hold the scarf.
Can I see the ones outside? It's easier
Okay.
to see they're bigger.
Okay.
So which one?
Which one do you like? I need another scarf because I all have cleavage clothing and that's especially in Islamic culture not very appropriate. But could I see? So on the second row, the second and the third one from the left. Bought this one for 40 Egyptian pounds a few minutes ago. That's like $2.50 or something like that. And I just came here. The man has the most beautiful shop. I mean, look at the setting. It's just incredible. Started talking to him, and then before you know it, I'm buying another scarf. I probably need one though if we're gonna spend 4 weeks here. And I think I'm getting a pretty good price. We're already at like a long way from where we started. And I didn't even try to haggle because I was genuinely like, it's too expensive for me. Wow.
Looks nice.
How should I? Because I want to cover up a little bit.
Oh yes.
How should I put it? Like this or?
Yes.
I don't know how you should wear
Any
it.
style. Like
Any style.
some like this, some like this one. And you wanna make 1 minute? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
It's easier.
Some like this one.
I'm more closed. Yeah.
And yes, you put inside here, no problem.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yes. I like this one.
Okay.
200? 200 is fine.
Welcome, brother. Have a nice time.
Thank you so much.
See you again. Thank you too.
here. This is such an atmospheric place. Like, it's like the bazaar that I always imagined. I've never managed to find a bazaar that is so close to how I pictured it to be. Like, I don't mean this the wrong way at all, but like the Disney feel, you know, when you look at Aladdin at the movie and it feels like it looked in that place. Usually it's like very commercialized, but this is just beautiful. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. It's so beautiful.
Like these maze-like streets with all little shops, and then we've got these old medieval style buildings here in between. It's like it's really like a maze, but there's like so much things to discover. The whole market is like a little bit run down, a bit older, sometimes a bit dirty, sometimes it's okay. But then you have like this really nice, beautiful building here just in the middle, like pretty random, and it's really nice to just get lost a bit in the streets here and just stumble across these little gems.
Like the one over there as well. I mean, look at it.
The one behind me, it's a gate. It used to be one of the gates here, I think, or one of the older buildings. Really nice.
We say older and dirty, and maybe that sounds a little bit like it's a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing here.
Yeah, it gives a lot of character.
It makes it feel like you're stepping back in time, and I really love this bazaar. If you, like me, have always been looking for the perfect bazaar and have had your dreams squashed all over the world everywhere you've been, well, squashed, I mean, there are a lot of beautiful bazaars, but not like this one.
Where you come from?
We come from Belgium.
Belgium.
Yes.
Welcome home. Happy New Year. Happy 2020.
Thank you.
Happy 20.
Where are you
Welcome,
from?
man. I'm from. Come on.
From Cairo?
Where do you guess I'm from? Yes, I'm from Cairo. Yes.
Nice.
I'm really Egyptian. Yes. I don't look like. Yep. I'm original, not fake. Yeah.
Nice to meet
Not
you.
Chinese.
to
Nice
meet you.
talking to
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. It's time for a little break now. We ordered a nice Egyptian tea because mostly it's a tea culture, although they have quite a lot of coffee here as well. We're now at Al-Azhar, which is probably the most famous cafe here in Cairo. It's the oldest one. It was started in 1797, so it's more than 220 something years old. So it's got a lot of history to it. And just gonna drink tea, have a little rest because we've been out of the bath for a couple of hours now, so starting to feel it. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. So they bring you the tea in this little pot, you can pour it yourself, but they also bring you like copious amounts of sugar, which is the normal Egyptian way to drink tea, I guess. Just put in a little bit, but I love it here. Love the vibe in Cairo so far. It's so nice. It feels like stepping back in time.
Now on the outskirts of the bazaar, walking in the direction of Al-Azhar Mosque. It's quite hectic here on the main street, as you can see in here. Like there's car stoppers, buses stopping, people crossing, people with donkey carts even. The nice thing is that you come across these nice random things here, like this complex behind us. On this side you have the Wekalet Al Guri Art Center. On this side you have another mosque, not sure what the name is though. This is just a street off of the market. Wait, I'm going to get run over. That was a near-death experience. But yeah, it's so beautiful, this complex here. The architecture is like really medieval architecture.
Watch out, he's coming back to get you. Didn't get you the first time, but he's coming back.
It's probably about 1,000 years old, so really interesting.
It's quite chaotic here, but I like it.
Behind me is the Al-Azhar Mosque. This is the oldest mosque in all of Cairo. It was built in 972, so that makes it over 1,000 years old. It was the first mosque to be built here in Cairo, and there's also a university linked to it, the Al-Azhar University, which is considered as one of the oldest universities in the world. I read somewhere that the oldest one is located in Morocco, and this one would be the second oldest one. I'm not sure if we're going to be allowed to film inside. Let's see what happens.
I think this is the front entrance of the mosque that we're at right now, so we're going to see if we can get inside and if it's allowed to film. I've covered my hair up with my scarf so that I'm more respectable to go into the mosque. So apparently it wasn't enough to cover up with the scarf. They gave me like this long, very wide robe that literally covers everything. Because in principle, for the women that are Muslim, they also have to cover their arms, and you can't wear clothes that are too fitting, and it has to be a little bit loose around your butt. That robe is loose everywhere, so that perfectly hit the mark when it comes to being respectful in the mosque. But it was really nice on the inside. It was completely white. It was so shiny. The floor just reflected the sunlight. And then you had all these big minarets on the side.
Yeah, it was very, very beautiful. Really impressive on the inside.
Yeah.
Beautiful white marble and then the color details in there.
Yeah.
We're now on Moorish Street. The full name is actually Al-Muis Al-Din Allah Al-Fatmi Street. But yeah, it's a little bit long to say, so they just call it Moorish Street. It has most of the historic buildings here in the historical center of Cairo. A lot of them are just located along this street, so it's a pretty famous street. It also has like beautiful architecture, like medieval Islamic architecture. Some palaces, some of the gates are also located on the north and the south ends of the street. Behind me is the palace complex of Sultan Qalawun. It's a really old building, but I forgot how old it just was. I'll just link it down below here somewhere. Adjacent to
Much years, very old.
Much years, very old. Adjacent to it is a beautiful mosque as well.
Skill level 1000. It's amazing. It's a weekday and there are so many people out here just walking around with their friends and their family. I like the vibe here.
Yeah, indeed.
We have now reached the northern gate of the city, the old city gate. It's called Bab al-Futu. Bab means gate. That is a new word I have just learned in addition to the two words that I have already practiced a lot today. First one being hello in Arabic, and that is
Salam.
salam. I was gonna say, I was mixing them up. Salam, like in salam alaikum. And the second one is thank you, which is shukran. So use those a lot today. Anyway, the gate, this is the northern gate of the city, but it's one of the only two remaining gates to the city that still exist today. Three, like I said, there's three.
There's two gates on the northern end and one on the southern end that still remains. But
So that adds up to 4 gates in total. I would say gates are accessible on both sides, so that's a total of 8 gates at least.
yeah,
Rounded up to 10.
mathematics adds up.
And this is the second northern gate, Bab al Nasr. So that brings us about 20% through our tour of the 10 gates. Now there's something you don't see every day.
This guy upgraded his forklift with 1 horsepower.
And a couple of pet goats over there by the car. Just Cairo things.
This is Zuweila Gate on the southern end. The most beautiful gate in my opinion. It's really nice. Got these 2 beautiful minarets up here. And the view is supposed to be really incredible. Got a beautiful view across historic and old Cairo. But it's only open until 5 p.m. and it's 5:15, so unfortunately we cannot make it up there today. I think we're gonna end this vlog here. It's been a pretty tiring day, but also
It's been
beautiful.
incredible.
I mean, yeah, this is really one of the highlights of Cairo.
So far Cairo has exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
Hello! Whoa.
Yeah.
You see these guys driving around here everywhere. Anyway, Cairo is chaotic, but it is beautiful. And I just
sure.
loved it.
Yeah.
Our first day here in Egypt has been a success if you ask me.
Tomorrow we're going to head out to Giza, to the famous Giza pyramids. Probably the highlight of Cairo and probably the highlight of Egypt as well. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you got any more nice tips for Egypt in general, please leave them down below. Always appreciate it. And
Also, make sure if you want to follow us a bit more in real time to head over to our Instagram page and like that.
almost getting run over here.
Almost getting run over again. And if you want to help us, support us in continuing our travels, continuing to make these videos, head on over to our Patreon page. Any support from you means a lot, and we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for the next one, for the next Egypt video. Bye! See you at the pyramids!